Good afternoon, you guys, and welcome to the Southern Gardener. I know it has been a little bit since I have recorded a video, a lot going on these days, but we are settled into the new house and lots of updates to show you guys. But end of February here in Dallas, Texas, and I was at Lowe's today and found these really awesome agave plants, $42 I believe for these guys. And so I am going to plant them in some urns that I picked up also at Lowe's. Great deal on those concrete urns. They were about $30, and I'm going to plant them, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to plant them. And we don't have water up there, and I didn't want to run irrigation drip lines to these pots and kind of have that look out there. And so you know, I'm gonna test to see how these go. I've never really grown agave plants, but they were a great deal. Usually they're much more expensive than what these guys were, and they're a wonderful size. So end of February, it's been really cold here in Dallas. We've had a couple ice storms, and so just haven't really had the warm up that we're used to in the end of February. But it looks like next week is going to be a really lovely week in the mid 70s, with nighttime temperatures around 40s and 50s. And so I've got some herbs to plant out in my herb garden, and hopefully, you know, we'll start to see some things greening up around here. But let me take you around the backyard really quick and show you around. And I'm sorry, they're doing the recycling today. It was a little delayed because of the snow and ice, but nonetheless, they are here picking up their recycling. So let me flip this camera around and take you guys on a tour of the backyard. Right, these are the urns that I'm talking about that I'm going to plant up with the agave plants. We've got 6 of them around the backyard here, and so they flank each of the top of these posts on our brick fence. And so I'm excited to have them. I added them, like I said, I got them from Lowe's. They were like $32 or something like that, which is a great deal for concrete urns of that size. But let me show you what we've done. So the backyard, not a huge backyard, if you can remember, and it's really loud, sorry. Not a huge backyard, if you can remember, with the pool and everything, but we did go ahead and have the backyard turfed with artificial turf. I added this little cute fountain I got from my mom. It's on a solar panel, so it runs during the day when the sun hits it and has a little light in there. It's really, really pretty. And then our awesome hose link, love that thing. Here's our herb garden. This is on drips. And so you see we've got some thyme there and mint coming up. So I got a bunch of other herbs to put in here. And we also had these Savannah hollies put in, and they will grow up and kind of block that house right there. And then on the other side of the fence, this next week, below this huge live oak tree, we're gonna put a hedge of Hasso holly, 7-foot tall hollies right there to block that view, and then also block some of the sound from the roadway. But really love this backyard and the house. Here's our planters. Those planters are from Ballards. That white bench is also from Ballards. Got these cute lanterns with candles in there. Those are from Target. And then we got this other planter here that's from Maine Planters. This is the planter that is self-watering, so it's got a reservoir in there, but it is hooked up to drip. And then other pool stuff, got our grill, and here I'll just give you another view of this way. Got my kangaroo pop-up bag, which I love, and here's our pool. It's a little dirty right now. I just sent the vacuum in there a little bit ago to clean it up, but Here's a Savannah hollies with those beautiful red berries on them, and I'm trying to plant some pansies in there, but this is all mulch instead of dirt, so they haven't done very well. But I am excited about these roses. So I got these climbing roses. Gosh, what are these? They're iceberg, I believe, climbing rose and white. So I got them to train up these walls here. We'll go back there and hopefully be just really pretty. The walls are covered in Virginia creeper during the summer, so those get full and nice and green along with the side of the house. So there's Susan. Hey Susie. And Molly was out here earlier running around, but again I got these agave plants and I'm gonna pot them up with this Miracle-Gro moisture control potting mix. That is my favorite potting mix, which I think it will be a good combination with the moisture control and these guys who don't like a lot of moisture, and they won't be on drip and they'll be fully exposed to the elements. So I think it will look good. I have one extra. I'm thinking about putting it right here under that, but I don't know. We'll see. I might give it away, might return it, but yeah. So here is the backyard, what we've got going on there. We're about to get our pool refinished. It's extremely dirty right now, so please disregard that part of it. But we're about to get it refinished and the tiles redone. So it is time for that. But let me get this camera set up and I will show you guys how I'm going to climb up there, plant these agaves, and take you guys along. All right, guys, so I wanted to talk you through how I planted these. So the roots on these guys were, super well established, and so at first here you can see I'm trying to just break them apart myself, but later on I got smarter and got a tree saw, and I essentially sawed the root ball in half, and TBD to see if that has any impact on the plants and how they perform. But basically had to cut the roots about in half from what they were in the pot, and to get them to fit kind of within the urn that I have, which is kind of shallow but good depth on the sides there. And so I was able to then position the agave of how I wanted it, and then I brought up some of the Miracle-Gro moisture control potting soil there and packed that around on the sides, twisted the urn as needed to be able to fill those up. And then after I got done with all 6 of the urns, I didn't record this, but I did go through and with a hose and from my hose link there and spray the caps of the brick fence there, sprayed the dirt off, as well as gave the agaves a little bit of a drink to settle down the dirt within the urns. So wanted to show you that part, and then here I am. There you can see I'm sawing with my tree saw. I should have gotten a better picture of that or video of that, but yeah, that seemed to work really well. And yeah, so here I am just putting the second one in, or actually this is the third one up front. So thanks everybody for watching the video, and hope to get a few more of these posted more regularly now that it's starting to get springtime and things are warming up here in Dallas. And I've got a lot to show you guys, especially around the front and side of the house. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.